Hey Soul Surfers, welcome to day 28 of the 30 Days to Self-Love series. I can't believe we're already on day 28. I feel like it's gone so fast. If you're not yet a part of our community and you're really enjoying this series and you'd like to see more things like it, go ahead and join us by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when new content is posted. You can also help support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Self-love is so important right now in this day and age, and sharing this information with others is really going to leave a mark on the world. Today's self-love strategy is to set yourself up for success. Setting yourself up for success is just a no-brainer. The way that you feel before you go to bed is going to carry over into your morning, and the way you feel in the morning is going to set the tone for your day and how you feel throughout the day, and how you'll be able to handle and manage any challenges that come up during the day. I highly recommend creating a morning routine and a night routine. However, depending on your schedule, you can choose one or the other. I do think a morning routine is most effective because you're gonna have the most hours to be interacting with people. So if you have to choose between the two, I would go with the morning routine if you can make that happen. But really, you should make it happen because this is a self-love series, and the thing that we're learning here is that you are valuable, your time is valuable, you are worthy and deserving of this time for yourself. And these changes, if you do them in the morning or in the night or both, are really gonna help catapult you and help you bring your best self to the table that day. I personally have a morning and evening routine, and I have felt so much better since doing these. It took a little bit of time at first to get in the habit of doing them and really programming and hardwiring it into my brain that this is me now. I do a morning routine, I do a night routine. But that persistence and repetitiveness, it just became part of my day. So now I don't really feel like I'm changing anything. It's just new, expected routine, and I can face the day with great confidence. So what should your morning and evening routine consist of? I'm gonna share the key components of my morning and evening routines, but if there's stuff on here that you don't see that you do, let us know in the comments below, because different things resonate with different people, and we can all build and customize our own morning and evening routines to something that we enjoy doing and find value in. All right, so my number one must-have for my morning and evening routine is gratitude. When I wake up first thing in the morning, I roll over and put a big smile on my face, and I talk to my higher power and say everything that I'm grateful for. Well, everything I can think of in the moment, not everything. I could be there all day. So I have to pick a few things that I'm grateful for in that moment because I still have a schedule to follow. After I do my gratitude, I do some kind of energy healing or energy work. Now, I personally do Reiki. I do a Reiki self-treatment. But there are other things you can do. Another energy activity that I do is a Qigong method called the microcosmic orbit. And what that does is it starts flowing the energy through my body and cycles it through and gets it moving so that it's not stagnant for the day. I also meditate. I love meditating in the morning. I actually combine this with my Reiki, so I meditate while I'm doing the Reiki on myself, so I do two things at once. So you definitely can combine these things where you see fit. There's no problem with making things efficient for yourself. If you're not quite ready to just meditate on your own, this would be a great time to do a short guided meditation, or as long of a meditation as you have time for. If you're looking for some guided meditations, check out my playlist called Guided Meditations, and there you'll find guided meditations of all kind. One is an affirmations meditation, which would be really great to do in the morning or at night even. And actually that meditation brings me to my next point, which is affirmations. Doing affirmations in the morning is awesome. Now, this may already be part of your morning routine if you're following the tips in this video, so you may very well likely have your affirmations list from day one handy and ready for you. If you don't, I recommend just putting that by your bedside. You can also grab your new belief list that you made on day 2 and put those there as well. And say these to yourself each morning or each night. And these affirmations are really gonna not only reprogram your subconscious brain and start training you to think in this way, but it's also going to make you feel so good and empowered. Now, I don't include this in every day because I take a couple of rest days, but including exercise in your routine is a really great idea. And not only does it get you in your body, present and connected, it just feels good. Just pick something that you really love doing. I personally do jazzercise. I love jazzercise. Like, it's dancing and working out, and I burn so many calories. I feel amazing after I do it. But pick an exercise that you love doing that just makes you smile and want to get up and moving, and incorporate that into your routine as many days a week as you can. Now, this technique I don't really use so much anymore. I had to cut out some things and see which things would work in my schedule and timing. But journaling is a really great thing to do in the morning. And you can even take that gratitude piece and combine it with the journaling and write down what you're grateful for in the morning or in the evening if you're doing an evening routine. My morning routine lasts about 2 hours, technically, because I do an hour of my workout and then I do another hour of the other things that I mentioned. But feel free to pick and choose and customize things in your routine that's going to fit your schedule. I even started waking up earlier. I wake up at 5 in the morning now to make sure I get this routine. And since it's so energizing and gets me going for the day, I don't even realize that I've gotten up earlier because I'm just raring and ready to go with all the energy from the different techniques I mentioned. Really take time to customize this routine to something that you love, because that's what's gonna help you keep doing it and want to do it instead of feeling the resistance. There may be some natural resistance at first because as we change things, we tend to have some resistance, but before you know it, if you're doing the things that you love and incorporating them, you're gonna feel really, really good. So the routines that I have now are not the routines that I've had since I started. I've swapped things in and out. Some things I liked at first and then didn't really like them so much anymore, so I replaced them with something new. And right now, my routine is perfect for me. I look forward to doing it every day. I get up, I feel so energized and awesome after doing it. Other things you could include, if you haven't considered them, are sound healing. Again, you can combine this with meditation. You can meditate with the sound frequencies. You can do chanting. My friend Liana, hey Liana, she taught me about chanting, and oh, that will raise your vibration. Highly recommend chanting. It's awesome. It's actually part of my routine, but it's not part of my morning routine. I kind of sneak it in here and there where I feel I need to, but I should probably give it a permanent spot in my morning routine because I do love it so much. I also was doing EFT tapping at one point, which is kind of like affirmations, so you can again combine those. There are just so many possibilities for a strong morning routine. So go ahead and check things out and see what works for you. All right, Soul Surfers, it is time to hear from you now. Let me know in the comments, are you going to do a morning routine, an evening routine? How will you set yourself up for success? What things are you going to include in your routine? How long is it going to be? I'm really looking forward to seeing how you're going to energize yourself morning and night. Even just doing one of these is really going to make you feel good, confident, and ready to take on the day. I cannot wait to see what you have to say, and I will catch you in the next video.